We have all heard it before. Bhutan is a matrilineal society, not matriarchal. There's a difference. Where women inherit property, bring husbands home, and run the household. But does that really tell the full story of modern Bhutan? When you look closer, the reality is far more complex. While women in Bhutan often inherit land, this doesn't necessarily translate to decision-making powers. In rural areas, where 62% of our population resides, women disproportionately handle farming, water collection, and unpaid household labor. They make up 63.2% of agricultural workforce compared to 46.4% of men. Yet they face barriers in accessing credit, technology, and education, resources that are critical for climate adaptation. And the burden doesn't stop there. Women perform unpaid labor, which is 2.5 times more than men. They are the ones cooking, collecting water, tending to the crops, but when erratic rainfalls, flash floods, or prolonged drought hit, it's women who find alternatives, often at the cost of their own health, education, and opportunities. Despite doing most of the work, women still earn significantly less than men. The average monthly income for women is 8,000 compared to 9,700 for men. In the South, patriarchal norms limit women's economic independence, while in the East, poor infrastructure and low literacy rate make it harder for women to access climate adaptation resources. But here's the truth. Women are not just victims of climate change. They are sometimes leaders in resilience. Across Bhutan, women are adopting climate-resilient farming practices, planting flood-tolerant rice, and forming cooperatives to share resources and knowledge. So here's a critical question for you. How can Bhutan effectively tackle climate change if half of its population is still fighting for equal access of resources? True climate resilience in Bhutan will only be possible when women, especially those in rural and vulnerable areas, are fully empowered to lead and innovate.